Every night, the sky looks calm, peaceful, but that's an illusion. Every point of light above you is sun, billions of them, each with its own family of planets. Some are frozen, some burn, some could be just right. In fact, the Milky Way alone holds around 400 billion stars, and across the universe there are trillions of galaxies like ours. Statistically, there should be countless worlds with ocean, air, and maybe even cities shimmering under the alien skies. Many of those planets are billions of years older than Earth. If life ever took hold there, then it could have had a massive head start, long enough to cross galaxies, seed new worlds, and even detect us by now. We have grown up believing that somewhere out there, intelligent life must be watching, building, or dreaming like we do. Every science fiction story, every late night alien debate starts from that same comfort. We can't be the only ones. But here's the problem. If life is really that common, and if civilizations had really that much amount of time before us to rise, then where is everyone? We have scanned the skies for decades. No signals, no probes, no alien monuments carved across the moons. Just a universe that refuses to answer. This gap between how likely life seems and how empty everything looks is one of the greatest mysteries in science. It's called Fermi Paradox. In this video, we will dig into what paradox actually means. We will look at how the numbers almost guarantee other civilizations should exist, why that logic might be completely wrong, and unsettling theories that try to explain the silence. By the end, you will see that paradox just isn't something about aliens, but it's about the mirror held up to humanity. Because solving this mystery could reveal the fate of every intelligent species, including us. So let's start with math, because the numbers are the first hint that somewhere something doesn't add up. There's one equation that tries to predict how many alien civilizations might exist right now. It looks complicated, but it's simply just one big question hiding behind the symbols. How likely is life to talk back? Each term is a step. How many stars form? How many have planets? How many of those planets are just right for life? And then comes the real unknowns. How many actually get life, become intelligent, build technology, and stay alive long enough to be heard? We know the first few steps pretty well because telescopes like Kepler showed us that planets are everywhere. But after that, it's all a cosmic mystery because we only have one data point, us. When you look at how many stars and planets are out there, the math almost screams that someone should exist. But the universe doesn't scream back. It stays silent. And that's what makes this equation so haunting. It says that we shouldn't be alone. Yet, every telescope still finds only us. So maybe the math isn't wrong. Maybe something else is. Maybe there's a wall, kind of any great filter somewhere on that chain that almost no civilization can get past. The Great Filter is an invisible barrier, the stage in life of civilization that almost nobody survives. Somewhere along the chain, from birth of planets to intelligent life to spacefaring species, something usually goes wrong. And here's the twist that keeps experts awake at night. Either the Great Filter is behind us or it is ahead of us. If it's behind us, it means life is unbelievably rare. Millions of planets, but only Earth made it through. In that case, we are lucky, the winners of cosmic lottery. But if the filter is ahead of us, then it means that every civilization rise, build wonders, reach the stars, and then vanish. What could the filter be? Maybe the life is easy, but intelligence almost never happens. Maybe intelligence is common, but self-destruction comes faster, like nuclear wars, AI gone wrong, planetary collapse, and whatnot. Or maybe the universe itself hits a reset button, like exploding stars, deadly radiation, like simply the things that erase the entire universe in just a blink. Every time we point a telescope into the sky and see nothing but silence, one question echoes louder. Did we already pass the Great Filter, or are we about to meet it? Maybe the reason we haven't found anyone is because nobody ever makes it this far. And if that's true, then our story right now isn't just about finding aliens. It's about surviving long enough to become the aliens someone else someday finds. But what if we are already late to the party? What if the cosmos is full of civilizations and we are just the ones staring into the dark, too young and too deaf to notice? Maybe they are out there, but we are just too blind or too early. Our technology is like a child whispering in a storm, hoping someone hears. Maybe alien civilizations communicate in a way that we can't even imagine, like neutrinos, gravity waves, or maybe quantum entanglement. While we point our radio dishes to the stars, they might be using the very fabric of space-time to chat. Or maybe the universe does echo with alien messages. But by the time those signals reaches us, their senders have already turned into dust. After all, even light takes ages to travel. A message from civilizations 100,000 light years away is already 100,000 years old. We might just be reading the ghost stories of extinct worlds. But what if they are not gone? What if they are watching? Some experts call it the zoo hypothesis. The idea that advanced aliens deliberately avoid us, like we are the animals in an intergalactic nature reserve. They study us quietly, letting us evolve, argue, and invent TikTok without interfering. To them, we are interesting but not worth talking to yet. Then comes the darker thought, the dark forest theory. It says the universe is like a dark forest. Every civilization is a hunter, silently hiding, afraid to make noise. Because out there, something might hear you and destroy you. So everyone stays quiet, hidden, waiting. And maybe that's why the skies are silent. Maybe the first one to shout in the void doesn't get the answer. They just get erased. But in the end, these theories might reveal less about aliens and more about us. When we are talking about civilizations hiding, dying, and destroying others, we are actually projecting our own fears. Our history is full of wars, collapses, and extinctions. Maybe we imagine same fate for everyone else. The great filter, the dark forest, these are mirrors. They show our anxiety that intelligence might be self-destructive, that progress always comes with a countdown. Yet, maybe there's another way to say it. The silence could mean that we are early, that we are the first one to rise, to think, to wonder, the first to look up and ask, where is everyone? But if that's true, then responsibility isn't terrifying, it's sacred. Because if the universe is empty, then it is our job to fill it with a meaning.